Hey there, and welcome to day 10 of the Fruity Freeze Challenge. As you know, this challenge is 100% free, but there is an option for you to upgrade your challenge, which you can do at any time throughout the month of December, and you'll be entered in a prize giveaway to win some awesome vegan and raw vegan prizes. You'll get access to our private support Facebook community, and you'll also get a gorgeously designed ebook with all of the information and inspiration you need to eat raw this winter and holiday season. On day 10 of the Fruity Freeze Challenge, I want to talk about cravings. Someone asked me a little while ago how to deal with cravings, and more specifically for carbs or bread. And let's be honest, we all experience cravings at one point or another. Even I experience cravings. But the one thing that I've found that is so important and completely eliminates most of your cravings is to eat enough food. A common occurrence when people first come to the raw food lifestyle is that they don't eat enough food. Fruits and vegetables have a lot more fiber and bulk to them than other foods that are usually dehydrated, dried, and really calorie heavy in a much smaller package. On an average day in my raw food lifestyle, I eat anywhere between 1,800 and 2,500 calories, and more if it's that time of the month, if you know what I mean. Sometimes when I'm experiencing my monthly flow as a woman, I find I need to eat 3,000 calories a day sometimes, so it changes each and every day in terms of how much food I need to eat to feel satisfied and satiated completely. Another trick to be able to avoid cravings is to find out when you are actually hungry. A lot of people assume that they're not physically hungry and they don't need food until they feel that rumbling feeling in their stomach. But I have to say for myself that once I feel that feeling of extreme hunger in my gut, it is far too late at that point. And in my experience, this is what true hunger means. If you look at a food, any food, cooked foods, raw foods, doesn't matter, and it looks edible, then it's time for you to eat. Because if you are fully satiated and you actually don't need any more food, you can look at any food and no matter how appetizing you usually find it, you won't feel the desire to eat it. For example, I just finished a meal. I had my usual large lunch salad that I have every single day, and there was a little bit left in the bowl. And even though I usually find this salad so appetizing to the point where I literally eat it every day, that's how much I love it, the little bit that was left in the bowl, I could not finish it. No matter how much I love the flavor, the taste, the texture, I am physically full and I simply can't eat any more. But if at any other time I looked at that salad and it even looked partially appetizing, then I know I'm ready for food again. And that is how I tell if I'm truly hungry on a raw food lifestyle. And that really is my biggest tip to avoid cravings. The truth is that if you wait until you are already ravenous, it's not likely you're going to be able to make good choices about the food you're eating, because you just want anything that's going to satisfy you right away. And particularly in the case of bread cravings, carb cravings, if you wait to eat until you are fully hungry, you're gonna get hangry, number one, which means hungry and angry and irritable and low energy. That's not fun. But then your body is automatically going to gravitate towards the fastest, easiest way to get satisfaction with your food. For me in the past, that was carbs. So anything to do with bread or cakes, cookies, pizza, things that are generally carb heavy, but also very fat heavy as well. And my last tip to avoid cravings is to not make food off limits. As soon as we label a food like bread bad and say that we're not allowed to eat it, automatically we are gearing ourselves up to be tempted to eat that specific food. Often because we want to rebel against the rules and limitations that we set for ourselves. So I choose not to make any food off limits. When it comes down to it, I can eat whatever I want. I don't ever say I can't eat that. I always say I choose not to, because I know that raw foods make me feel my best, so that's what I choose to eat. But I would never put a food off limits. I've done that in the past, and automatically I want to rebel against the rules I've set. And if you really want to eat the food that you're craving, like you can't stop yourself and it's all you can think about, then eat it. But when you do eat it, analyze how you feel afterwards, because that's going to be how you gauge the foods that you're really eating and gauge how you want to live your lifestyle. If you eat a food you give into a craving that makes you feel like garbage afterwards, then that is going to be your motivation to eat healthier. So it may actually be a good thing if you give into that craving, analyze how you feel after, and then decide that you don't want to feel that way anymore and decide to reach for some food that is better and healthier for you. I hope you loved this video on day 10 of the Fruity Freeze Challenge. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share and subscribe if you want to see more of these Fruity Freeze Challenge videos, and I will see you tomorrow. Cheers.